With a new world and new friends, the time has come to start again. Hey everybody, I'm the Bigglesworth, and welcome back to another episode of Playing with a Fullstack. Now you might notice something very strange about my hands. If you don't know better, you might think that I was playing modded Minecraft, but I'm not. I'm playing Minecraft 1.9. That's right, 1.9 finally, after over a year, finally came out. And this is Fullstack. Now I know what you're thinking. Piggy, Fullstack does not look like last episode. It does not look like I remember it to be. Well, that's because it's not, sirs and madams. This is Season 2. When 1.9 came out, we had a big meeting with the server and we did a vote. And the vote went towards we would do a server reset. So, this is the brand new Fullstack spawn town. Now, there's not much going on right now. We've got this little hilly area that used to be a village. We kind of commandeered it on the first night. Took over the farms, saved the villagers, and I can't remember who. I want to say Rain. Somebody has got a rudimentary iron farm going. So we've got that. No longer the giant titan with all the insane amount of iron. Whoop! Let's go and just hop over this way. There we go. So we just got that. So right now we actually have to mine stuff. And check this out. See these blocks? These are what I've been waiting for forever. Path blocks. Now watch. If I right click with a shovel, whoop, we can make paths. Isn't that cool? Now you do tear up your shovel doing that, but we can make roads. It's so awesome. So we've kind of got like a basic road system going on just so people can find their way around town. Over in this area, this is actually going towards the south. I hit F3 and see where it says facing south. Over in this area, we plan on putting like farms and stuff like that. And off in that general direction is housing. Now, I haven't picked out a spot yet, but I do need to pick one out because I never built myself a house in last series. I got so wrapped up in trying to make a coffee shop and other stuff, I never built a proper house. So we will need to do that. But today, what I wanted to start doing is I wanted to work on roads. Now, I know what you're thinking. Piggy. Season 1, you did all these coal roads, and they took forever, and I know. But I tell you what, I'm going to do something a little bit different this time. Now, we're headed south, because south is where I've got my main build going right now. And I know what you're thinking. Piggy, you live in the south, buddy. Why'd you have to go south? Well, just going south feels right, so I'm going south. So we're going to go this way. And I've kind of laid out, this is like the main road that some people have worked on, and it just stops here. And what I did is I traced out with torches a little path that's going to take us to my build. Now, my build is a giant communal tree farm. Got a gigantic tree farm that's going to have mini farms inside, M-I-N-I, like small, miniature farms inside it for each kind of tree. Big old sorting system and other stuff. But we're also going to build a store somewhere over here. And it's going to be able to take wood from the community farm and bring it over here. Now, I guess store is the wrong word because I don't actually plan on selling anything. It's going to be more of like an in-town warehouse that's going to house all the different stuff that you would build with wood. Not just like the logs, but stairs and planks, half slabs, all that kind of stuff. So that way people in town can easily get to the different things. And maybe they've got a half a stack of birch half slabs they don't want. They can just dump it into that community warehouse and everybody can go over there and access it. So I've got some ground that's going to need to be flattened out here. Kind of making a little bit of a cantankerous path this way. And right in here, I thought about maybe going around this hill, but I'm like, you know what would be fun? Let's go and just plow straight through the hill. Let's go ahead and make a tunnel. So we're going to have a tunnel that goes through that hill right through there. And it's going to come out the other side over here. I'm kind of, I don't know. I probably shouldn't be wasting time doing this, explaining to you where the road's going to go. Because as it gets built, you're going to see. But the sun is starting to go down, so we probably should go ahead and run this way. Now, if I'm not mistaken, where I'm building is approximately 5 to maybe 700 blocks south of Spawn Town. So it's a little bit of a hike. It's not too far. So you can see all my trees growing right there. So I mean, within a minute or two, especially if you're on a horse, which we can't ride right now, because horses keep crashing the server. I think it's something to do with the new 1.9. It keeps messing with the server. That and boats. Boats are awesome now, but boats keep crashing the server too. So right over in here is going to be the tree farm. Now you can see it's going to be pretty big. It's like 100 by 100 square area that I've been working on clearing out. Uh-oh, I've got carrots on my hands. Look at the pigs. Here they come. There you go. I don't want to make you think I'm going to give you carrots, because I'm not. They're mine. They're my carrots. You go find your own. But I've got all the different tree types growing here thanks to several people on the server. Brought me some saplings for jungle and for the dark oak. And so we've got a bunch of those going. I think D-Miner had got me the dark oak. Somebody else did. I can't remember. And I, for the life of me, cannot remember who got me the jungle. But it was really awesome because they went really far to find it and they gathered it up. It was so cool. But this is my house. This is all I got going right now. Just a little cobble shack. We'll go and pop in here. Got some food cooking and making some coal so I could get torches. I've got myself just the basics of a chicken farm going down there and the beginning of a mine shaft. We can drop down to a water drop, get back up by a ladder. But the main focus on this area is going to be just the tree farm. Just big area right here. So work on clearing all this out so that we can get all the redstone and all. That's right. There's going to be a redstone involved in my tree farm. So what I got to do right now is oh, check this out. Isn't that crazy? Whoop, whoop. That's the new time command. Or not the time command, the sleep command. So the way that used to work was they used command blocks, and when someone would sleep in a bed, it would automatically set the game to daytime. But what would happen is, I'm going to hit F3 again. Okay, look towards the bottom. See where it says local difficulty 3.56, day 471? That didn't used to work. It would stay on day 0 because whoop, 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 you just keep pushing the sun around. So now what happens is when you sleep in a bed, the games, we have command blocks that adds time. So that's why you saw the moon skipping forward. So it skips forward until daytime. And daytime automatically pushes you out of a bed. So once you get pushed out of the bed, the redstone blocks, they stop working, and it's daytime again. And now we can keep local difficulty. And local difficulty means that the more difficult an area, the stronger the mobs, the more they'll spawn, the more that mobs will spawn with like special armor and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. It's nice that that's working. But I got this area from that pillar to that pillar is clear. I've got to clear out this hill right here and right here. So I got all these clearings to do, a bunch of clearing, but that's cool because I got a lot of dirt that I need to deliver to Strats. Now you're probably like, who's Strats? Well, I'll tell you what, Milk was here. He was, huh? Defacing property, sir. Leaving your hoof prints and your what is that called? Graffiti. Leaving your graffiti everywhere. Well, next time, Milk, bring some diamonds, all right? That'd be great. That'd be really great. But I've got these trees to collect. I've been collecting acacia wood. We're going to have to make a delivery to Rain pretty soon. He said if I could get him 20 stacks of acacia wood, he would repay me in diamonds, so that's awesome. Strats needs some dirt, so we're going to get him some dirt. So tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to make myself a bunch of shovels. I'm going to dig myself a path, and then we're going to go deliver this stuff, and I'm going to explain to you who Strats and 3 other people is. So, time to dig, and then I'll see you over here in just a second. All right, everybody, check this out. That is 20 stacks of acacia wood, exactly as Rain ordered, and we're going to go take it into town. And I figured I'd kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to fall down in here. Oh, man, and I did it again. Let's see, where's the setting? There we go. I got to quit messing with these settings, or else I'm never going to have game sounds, and I'll never know when creepers, well, not creepers, but zombies are sneaking up on me. So right here's the road that I'm working on. It's a very, very basic, simple road. Like I said, no coal. We are not going coal this time. We're just going to go simple stone. And I really like this look. I've been experimenting with this look in several different of my shows, and I just like this broken up look. It looks like the road's a little used.
going to try something different here. I'm going to use random different logs and stuff along the side just to give it a little bit of a rustic feel. So, and I haven't really got the entire road done. I've just been working on this section right here. And I'm going to tell you what, when a server resets, or even when you start a fresh world, it is insane. I mean, look, I'm just working with stone tools here. And this bow, I just found that from a drop skeleton. So this takes a little bit longer than you're normally used to. So what I went ahead and did, and we're just going to follow this path all the way into town. I went ahead and made where I want the road to go. And it's a 1 block wide. And that way people know where the road's going to go, so that they can build around it. I wanted to make sure that this road was going to be, everybody was fine where it was going to be placed and whatnot. I didn't want to take over people's area with a road. And here we go. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do right here, but I like this area right here. We're going to do a really cool little tunnel. And I think the design I've got back there for the road, I'll stop at this tunnel, and we're probably going to change to something else right here. But I'm not sure yet. Still got to work all that out. Probably going to build up the dirt right in here too, because I don't want too many bridges. I think we're going to have one diagonal bridge. Oh. Somebody left a boat just sitting in the middle of the road. Who puts boats in the road? Maybe somebody was like delivering boats and it fell off the truck. And so they got to their delivery point and the guy's like, can you sign for this boat? And the other guy's looking at the trailers like, there's no boat. What are you talking about? Oh, man. Okay, so we're almost back in town. And I think the only frustrating thing for anybody right now, it would be spots like that. See how it's 1 block and then a half slab? And so it would be a little difficult to navigate. But we're going to try and get all that straightened out. Don't want to inconvenience anybody with the construction of roads. Wow. And Rain has really done a lot to his house. And I think, oh, darn it. I wanted to hit the zoom in button, but Optifine doesn't work yet for 1.9. So we're going to have to go up close to him. Up on his roof, up on the rooftop, like
Hello.
Santa Claus. Hey, Rain. So, do you have your diamonds at the ready, sir?
They're in my secret stash.
They're in your secret stash. I guess I'm about to find out
Secret
what
stash.
I'm going to find out what the secret stash is.
Yep. Come through the stables.
I'm going to go down. I'm swimming in where your chicken cooker is.
Okay, cool. Yep. Yep. So come up the stairs.
Up the ladder or just...
Just up the stairs. So.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, whoop. There you go. So where do you want these
This one.
things? They're heavy.
You can put in this chest actually. Make some.
There we go. That'll make room.
There we go.
And 20 stacks.
Hey, thank you. And then this furnace.
Oh my gosh. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Did I clear you out? Was that all your diamonds?
Yep. Yep. I have to go mining again this afternoon.
Sweet. Well,
I finished my my roof.
So we got 2 options. I can either teach you my trick for a price. Well, not really a price. I can teach you the trick. Or if you don't want to spend time mining or chopping down trees, I can get you more acacia wood whenever you need it.
I'm lazy. I'll rather pay diamonds.
Well, all right then. Whenever you need acacia wood, sir, you know who to call. And I like this design. This is looking really cool.
Thank you.
It's like a stables?
I'm modifying another. Yep.
Oh, cool. You caught the skeleton horses.
Caught quite a few of them. I feed them so well, kept all the flesh on their bones. Not.
Do you feed them all the feathers from the chicken farm? Is that where they go?
Yep. They're looking a bit hungry.
All right, sir. Well, thank you so much for the business. Mucho apreciado.
Cool.
You're balancing on a torch. That was a cool trick. I don't know how you did that.
I got skills.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. And anytime you need more business, just give me a holler.
Thank you, Piggy.
All right, guys. We're going to run back to base because I got one more delivery to make. I have got probably a single chest, not a double chest. We got a single chest of dirt. We're going to run over to Strats, doing all this landscaping and clearing area for the roads. We've ended up with a lot of dirt. And for some reason, he picked a project that needs a lot of dirt. So I'm going to run over. I'm going to get the dirt. We're going to make a delivery to Strats. And like I said, I'm going to explain to you who Strats is and who 3 other people are. So I'll meet you over there in just a second. All right, everybody. So I made my way back over to town, and the rain finally stopped. I kid you not. I don't know what the deal is with this server, but it has been raining like crazy. Maybe it's all the people on here that are from England, because England rains just like crazy too. So maybe they brought the rain with them. Or, look at that. Maybe it's because we have somebody named Rain on the server. We'll have to figure that out. We'll have to get our redstone experts on that and see if we can straighten that out. But also, if you look, I have got myself a whole bunch of dirt. Now, dirt means something to me. Remember, I'm a pig, and dirt is very valuable. But we have got somebody that needs dirt. We have got a new member. And actually, we've got 4 new members. So we're going to come over here. I was told this was his house. This is Strats' house. I don't see him. I thought he was supposed to be around here. Strats, are you around?
Yeah. Hello.
Where are you at?
I'm up on a roof.
Up on a rooftop. You and Rain both. I went to find Rain, and he was up on a rooftop. Y'all
Oh,
Are
there
y'all
you are.
having a competition to see who can be a better Santa Claus?
No. I just want to be the highest on the map.
Well, I think right now you've got him beat in elevation, so you might be winning.
Yeah. And this is still like not even half done.
Oh, well, then you will definitely win. You'll be eye to eye with the iron farm.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun towards the end.
So I hear that you're needing dirt, and lots of it.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I have
You won't believe how. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're all right. I've got a chest full of dirt.
Ah, that's handy because I've probably used about 4 double chests worth already.
Oh my gosh! Show me what you're using all this dirt on.
Okay, so this entire platform here was built with dirt.
Oh man!
And if you come down here,
so you're like terraforming an entire hill?
yeah.
Oh
so
my
you can
gosh!
see here, I've sort of done this corner, but I want to do the whole lot before I finish terraforming.
Are you filling it in with dirt?
I am, because I thought dirt would be the easiest thing to get off people, because not many people would use it.
You, sir, oh my gosh, you think just like me. I cannot stand it to build something and leave it hollow inside. I have to fill it up. It drives me crazy.
Yeah. I'm not going to live with noises underneath my base.
Right.
And plus, even though the funny thing is, I'm probably going to dig half this out anyway when I expand down.
That's what I was going to say. That's the other thing I end up doing is digging out half of the stuff I fill in.
It's fine. I'll just pay back everyone that gave me dirt. I'll just give it all back.
Nice. Okay, so where do you want said dirt? Because this stuff's heavy.
Okay. Yep, I've got an entire double chest for people to dump dirt in.
Oh, you got like a little deposit area?
Yeah, I was actually kind of disappointed because I was expecting dirt on other players,
Mm-hmm.
For bribery purposes, but didn't happen. But in this double chest here is where I'm storing stuff for this build.
All right. Well, there you go.
Wow, that is a lot.
Now, I've got some more, but I'm holding on to it because as I build my road, I'm having to kind of level the area.
Yeah.
But as I end up with excess, I'll just bring it over here and drop it off in these 2 chests for you.
That'll be very much appreciated, and then when I actually start doing stuff, I will repay you in some way.
Probably in dirt.
Yeah, I'll try not to give you your dirt back.
Oh, you'll give me somebody else's dirt.
Well, you never know, it might be a better quality, you don't know.
Well, if I get a stack of blocks and it's been named in an anvil and it says something like Chameleon's dirt or something like that, you're going to get me in trouble, so don't name the dirt.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
All right, sir. Well, I'm
going
gonna let you get back to it. I have got to run.
Yeah.
Enjoy your dirt. And
No worries, no, thank you very much for that.
You're welcome, and welcome to the server.
Thank you.
Here, have some chicken.
Ah, thank you. I'll just add that to the other stack that Rain dropped off for me.
All right. Well, you have a good day, sir.
Yep, and you.
All right, so we are going to run back towards my area, a little tree farm area. We got a bunch of work to do. We got the roads to get working on. And I'm going to stop here for just a second because I need to pull up a list. Like I said, there are some names that I need to mention. So first of all, we met Strats. When we started Season 2, we went ahead and added 4 new members. And so the new members are Strats, Final Flame, D Minor, and Callie Kitten. And I'm going to have a link down in the description box that will take you to Fullstack's official website. And you can go there and you'll be able to see all the different members, even the new members and some of the older members of Fullstack. All of us are there. You can see our different links for if we do YouTube or not. Some of us do stream on Twitch and Beam. Just all the different links, all the different social media kind of stuff, links for Twitter, all of that is on that site. So, I don't want to fall off the road. Like I said, this little spot right here, we need to hurry up and get this spot here, finished because that's going to be a little frustrating trying to navigate that. But like I said, I'm going to get back to work. I'm going to try and see how much more of this road I can get done because I don't want it to drag out long. I want this road to be finished because I'm really excited to get this cool tree farm going and the transport system that's going to get it over to town so that people can actually start using it and they don't have to walk out so far to get the wood. So I'm going to get back to work collecting a cobble because we need tons of cobble. And I will see you in the next episode of Playing with a Fullstack.